Yo fam, what's going on? I'm Shakib here and this is the Surface Go. It's Microsoft's newest laptop on their Surface lineup. Now I don't want to be part of the Surface Go bandwagon that's been going around online, but just hear me out. After using this laptop for about 2 weeks now, I just gotta say that this is very lit. Why? Well, because for these 5 reasons. Great keyboard and pen, great portability, great battery life, good performance, and the main one yet is at a great price. I absolutely do recommend this laptop, and if you're a person that's always on the go, if you're a student, if you're a teacher, or if you're someone who's just looking for a laptop at this point, this is the laptop to look at. And keep on watching my video because I'm gonna try to get real with you guys and go straight to the point. And there are 2 variants. You can get a 4GB of RAM model for $399 and a 8GB model for $549, which is the one I have here and recommend. The screen is on the smaller side of scale at 10 inches, but I was very surprised that it did not complain on what I was viewing. I was able to see everything clearly and nicely without squinting my eyes or moving closer to the display. Now, they kept this model the smallest from the rest of the Surface products because Microsoft's goal was to just make it extremely portable, which I believe they did. Now the bezels on the screen is pretty thick. I'm not too sure why Microsoft went with this route because it's 2018, the era of bezel-less devices. So hopefully that does change in the near future. So it is Gorilla Glass 3 and has an HD display, so watching movies and videos did look good on the Surface Go. It has a magnesium build with a returning hinge, which now I believe can go down to around 180 degrees for a nice enclosure. Ports include a headphone jack, USB Type-C, and a slot to connect your charger. It was a bummer for no expandable storage due to the fact that the highest build is at 128GB of memory, but it's still not a deal breaker though. On the rear side of the screen are your front-facing speakers, and they don't sound bad for a 10-inch display. When I say not bad, I mean they're clear but not so loud like other laptops that are out there, but for 10 inches, I really couldn't complain. One of the things I did really appreciate was the webcam, and I noticed how great the quality was when I started a session on Skype or other video chats. Usually other laptops has this yellowish hue to the quality on cameras, but not on this guy, so I was very impressed with that. Now, when you attach the pen and a Surface keyboard to this, it really becomes a productive machine. And I want to start off with the keyboard, and I gotta say that it's really good. It's really good. The keyboard starts at 99 bucks, but if you want a nice luxury feel to it, you need to invest about 30 bucks more for the nice Alcantara version, which is what I have here. So far, this is my favorite keyboard on a tablet yet. The key travel is very nice, and I thought I would find myself cramming my fingers on the keys because of the small 10-inch form factor, but I actually didn't. It was very comfortable to type in and very responsive as well. But one thing is, the touchpad is a little on the smaller side. I wish they made it a little more wider, but it's made out of glass, and the best thing about it is that it supports a Windows precision driver, which made tracking much more accurate. Now onto the pen, and yes, it still attaches and detaches magnetically onto the side, which is always freaking awesome, man. Something Apple should do with their pencil. Now, I was never a user who liked a pen or a stylus before because I never really found the need to have one, but on the Surface Go it was good. Writing on the screen was accurate, but sometimes the strokes you make with the pen can be slightly off, but it's really not so noticeable. Now, it is a Pentium Gold chip built into the machine, and again, I was pretty surprised with its performance. Now, it wasn't the greatest I've seen, it was good, and it did keep up well with some games like Overwatch. I was able to get a few kills with just a little lag here and there, and also multitasking was great too, pretty much lag free, but you can really tell it's a Pentium chip when it comes to launching applications sometimes because it can take a little longer than usual. Now, Microsoft claims 9 hours of battery, but I got roughly around 7 to 7.5 hours, which is what I expected. You can charge this with the magnetic pin connector that is provided, and also with a USB Type-C connector, so yes, there is power share. but it sucks that they still went with their own connector and not USB Type-C, which is what I feel like is the norm right now. And also no support for Thunderbolt 3, but what do you expect, man? It's a Pentium 10-inch laptop. Now, one downfall of the Surface Go is that it comes with Windows 10s. Now, Windows 10s is an operating system that keeps stuff limited. You cannot install third-party apps like Google Chrome, only what's in the Windows Store. Now, this isn't really a bad thing because of security and simplicity. If that's something you like, stick with it. If not, you can upgrade to Windows 10, which is what I did because I really need my third-party apps. Another downfall is that the Surface Go is not a complete device without its accessories, the keyboard and the pen. Now, you can live without the pen, but I highly do recommend getting a keyboard so that $549 that you're paying for turns into $679. And if you're getting a pen with it, it turns into $779. So keep that in mind if you're considering this laptop. Now, for a complete experience, you can get the Surface mouse from $35 to $80, but honestly, use the third-party mouse, please. It was way too low and it felt weird holding it sometimes. And the last downfall is that there is no USB Type A, so that means you need to get a Type C to a Type A adapter. You can get it fairly cheap on Amazon, but it'd still be nice to have one on the laptop. So that's about it. I hope I went straight to the point with this review, and the only reason I don't recommend the 4GB of RAM variant is because it's not enough memory or RAM to do everyday like tasks, even on documents. I feel like 8GB of RAM is just the standard right now. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and finesse on that subscribe button. And also follow me on social media. So, fun fact number 33. Microsoft's favorite food is actually pizza, which is kind of my favorite food too. So thanks for watching. I'm Sayzad. Stay tech strong, and deuces.